On March 14, 2018, a small explosion rocked the parking lot of St. Gerald Hospital in Arlington, Virginia. The blast came from an explosive device planted beneath an ambulance owned by the hospital. No civilian casualties were reported, but the explosion disabled power systems and security cameras for exactly 4 minutes and 22 seconds. During those few moments, one patient vanished from Ward B4. Her name was Lauren Miller, age 33, known by the codey name K-17, and classified as a potential operative within a criminal syndicate known as the Black Network. Lauren was no ordinary woman. By day, she was a respected political correspondent at Global News. By night, she lived a different life, a life woven in shadows and secrets. Between 2013 and 2016, she was linked to 6 political assassinations and suspected of smuggling intelligence from the U.S. Committee on Foreign Affairs. Later, she allegedly joined the Black Network before being turned into a double agent. She disappeared after a mysterious car crash in November 20, only to reappear months later in a hospital bed under FBI surveillance. That night, Agent James Howard gave his statement. "I was monitoring Miller's room through the hospital cameras. Around 3:10 a.m., I saw her right hand move, and then she suddenly sat up. I called for the medical team to check on her, but before anyone arrived, the explosion hit. Forensic reports confirmed that the device used was a mix of C4 and diesel fuel, weighing approximately 2.7 kg, remotely detonated via a 433 MHz frequency controller. All cameras went dark at the exact moment of detonation, later confirmed to be the result of a deliberate jamming signal that disrupted communications within a half-mile radius. Roughly an hour later, the FBI's secure line received a short, untraceable phone call. A calm female voice said, "Tell your director I am not your enemy. Clear my name, and I'll give you the entire network." Then the line went dead after just 9 seconds. Attempts to trace the call failed. The signal had bounced through 3 federal relay towers before disappearing completely. Investigators recovered several key pieces of evidence. A torn black glove found near the rear emergency door, stained with blood that matched Miller's DNA by 96.3%. A USB drive discovered in the service elevator containing a single encrypted file named Delta Protocol, and fragments of a damaged security camera that had, moments before the blast, captured 2 men dressed in black entering through the hospital's west gate before vanishing from sight. 3 days later, the case took a darker turn. The body of FBI agent Daniel Rivers was discovered inside an abandoned tunnel north of Arlington. 1 bullet to the head, fired from close range. The weapon was a Sig Sauer P229 registered to Lauren Miller before her disappearance. Yet the forensic report didn't add up. The bullet entered from right to left, but Miller was left-handed. The gun bore no fingerprints, and the gunpowder residue on the victim's hand came from a different ammunition type altogether. It looked like a murder designed to look real, but executed like a performance. In his report, Agent James Howard wrote, "Everything about this case suggests a staged operation. The explosion was meant to cover her escape. Rivers' death to reaffirm her loyalty to the Black Network. But the evidence points toward a secret agreement between them, a plan to fake his death so she could re-infiltrate the organization. In other words, we weren't chasing a criminal. We were watching a spy walk back into hell by choice." A week later, an image surfaced from a surveillance camera at an abandoned train station in upstate New York. It showed 2 figures walking side by side. Facial analysis confirmed a 92% match for Lauren Miller and a 100% match for Daniel Rivers, who had been declared dead just 8 days earlier. The file was officially closed temporarily. No conclusive proof of Lauren Miller's death or survival was ever found. The Bureau believes she may have returned to the Black Network as a deep-cover source, monitored quietly from afar. Director of Special Operations Matthew Green issued a classified order forbidding any attempt to contact her without direct authorization. On the final page of the file, a handwritten note was found. "In the world of covert crime, not every corpse is dead, and not every agent is alive." But 1 year after file for 77A was closed, a single encrypted email appeared on a secure federal server, sent from an unknown address. It contained only 1 sentence. "The mission isn't over." Minutes later, the message erased itself from all records, as if it had never existed. Since that night, No trace of Lauren Miller or any member of the Black Network has ever been found. Yet, some satellites continue to detect faint signals on the same frequency used in the original explosion, 433 megahertz. Was Lauren Miller truly working for the FBI? Or did she return to lead the network from the shadows? One thing is certain. File 477A was never truly closed. If you enjoyed this mysterious case, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications for more true crime and unsolved stories. This is just one file from the vault, and there are many more waiting to be opened.